looking at our community, our society, our country in South Africa, I find it hard to believe that racism is going anywhere. In fact, I believe racism is here to stay. Racism has always been here. Racism will always be here. And racism is here currently, right now, as we speak, in the country. There's people who are being racist to other people. As long as there's white people and black people, racism will always exist, whether in South Africa or all over around the world. It's not going anywhere. And for people to believe that white people and black people can unite and live in a non-racist society, it's just delusions. And looking at South African politics, I believe Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma, they are on the right side of history, because their politics haven't lost the substance of fighting for black people, haven't lost the substance of being a liberation movement for black people, haven't lost the principles and the thought processes of the great heroes of South Africa who came before us, people like great Mandelas, people like Steve Biko, people who were fighting for the liberation of black people. MK Party, Jacob Zuma, EFF, Julius Malema, their politics are still about race. They make it about race. The ANC has sold out, They think they can build a non-racial state. They are dreaming. And to prove to you that politics are always about race and will never change, look at white people or Afrikaner people. Afrikaner people vote for the FF plus because the FF plus represents them as a collective. Afrikaners, it represents them as a people, and it focuses on their immediate needs, and it focuses on them as a community and as a people. That's why all of them, they vote for the FF plus as Afrikaners. White people don't vote for the EFF. White people don't vote for the MK. White people are so united, they will all vote for the DA, because the DA is white representative, it's white political party, so they will vote for it because it represents their interests as white people. So their politics is still racial. But somehow black people are made to believe that they can just come out of nowhere and be made to believe that politics are non-racial, and they believe it. They believe propaganda, and they go and vote for white people political parties. And you wonder why black people, they are divided. You wonder why black people, they never succeed politically, economically. And you wonder why black people, they never seem to get what they want. They claim they want land, they want jobs, they want to solve unemployment, they want free education, but they never seem to get it. Why? Because political parties which are ready to give them those things, they're not voting for them, and they want to live in a non-racial society as if white people will look at them in unity. White people, let me tell you something, white people are not buying this uniting bullshit black people always preach. White people are not trying to be united with black people. White people are not trying to be equal with black people. They are not. In fact, you giving them that benefit of the doubt that you and them, you think that you and them can be equal, you are proving them right how stupid black people can be, because they managed to propagate propaganda and fool black people to the point whereby black people think white people and black people can unite and be one. That's delusion. You're delusional. There's nothing like black and white uniting. There's never gonna be such unity, whether in South Africa or anywhere, So I fear for black people, and I feel for black people, because they are not united with each other, but somehow they feel like they can unite with white people. It's so hypocritical. It's asinine, man. And white people will always feel empowered as long as black people are divided and stupid like this. White people will always take more from black people. White people will always take the land. White people will always take more money from black people, whether from taxes, whether labor-wise. White people will always extract labor from black people. They will always want black people to work for them and create money for them. That's why you get to see in corporate, white people tell black staff how much they want in that day, that week, or that month. And then black people are the ones who have to go all over the place doing sales, marketing, and selling those products to reach a limit that these white men want. So as long as black people still think the way they think, white people will always win, because they make their politics racial. Everything to them is about race, and black people seem to not understand that concept. But hey, I believe Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma, they're on the right history, because their politics haven't lost the essence of liberation of black people and Pan-Africanism. And one thing, I want black people to understand is that in the coming 5 years, now that the ANC and the DA are in coalition, the only thing that you're gonna hold so dearly to your heart is your blackness. There's nothing else you're gonna hold dearly to your heart, and there's nothing else you can use to brag about politically, unless you're bragging about you're a black person and you're supporting a black political party. Thank you very much.